This is a song that I guess I'm most famous for. It's a song I wrote for a movie in the 80s called Elmo's Fire. But if I may, just for a couple of minutes, tell you the true story. I mean, I went to America to write this song for the movie, and fortunately I didn't see the movie. I don't think it's a great movie. And I didn't read the script either, but I was working with a phenomenal writer and producer called David Foster, and David's, you know, we came up with a tune. It was a very quick write. We had to write it on the Friday, I had to sing it Saturday. It was being dubbed into the picture on Sunday. It was a real fast turnaround. And we wrote the song, we wrote the music probably in an afternoon. I was really struggling for the lyrics, and David said to me, this has nothing to do with the movie. He said, but a young guy came in the studio last week with a video cassette, in the days of video cassettes, and he said, I put the video cassette in and my hair stood on and it was so inspiring. Maybe if you looked at it, it will help you write the lyric. And so we put the video cassette in, and it was like one of those local regional news things you have down here. We have up north television, but we have down south television. It was one of those down south things, but it was from Vancouver, and on screen came this beautiful young guy. He was about 19. He looked like a young Kennedy, but he was in a wheelchair. And he said, 1 year ago I was completely able-bodied. He said, me and my buddy had been fishing, and we filmed a lift home, and a pickup truck stopped. My buddy jumped in the front, and I hopped in the open back. And a mile down the road the truck crashed, and the toolbox in the back of the truck smashed into this guy's back and severed his spine and put him in a chair. And he said, in this day and age, it's crazy that you break your arm, you break your leg, you're in a cast for 6 weeks, but you break this one bone in your back, and you're in a chair for the rest of your life. Surely that can't be right. And so he decided he was going to go around the world. Him and his mate, the guy who walked away from the accident, he always felt guilty that it should have been him. And he was driving the van. It was like a transit van. And that was going to be their home for the next 2 years as they tried to do the impossible, wheel 50 miles a day and do 25,000 miles. And all they had to raise money was a bucket, throw $1 in a bucket. And a local music shop gave them $400 to set off. And this video's coming to an end. He tore his shoulder muscles very soon into the journey. And he's coming down one of these dusty farm tracks like we've seen on these Kevin Costner movies with the little windmill turn and the white picket fence. And just as Rick wheels past the gate, the door opens and a little boy runs out, maybe 8 years old, and throws $1 in the bucket and just goes, yeah. And it freeze framed on this little kid. And a shiver went through me, and I just thought, this is my destiny. This is what it's all been about in my life. All this struggle. It was not about having a hit record. It was about being able to do so. I just felt it was destiny. And I said to David, we've really got to call this song Man in Motion. And he said the movie company wanted it to be called Elmo's Fire. So if you ever see the record, it says brackets Man in Motion. He's determined. And really the lyrics, if you listen to these lyrics of this song, it's entirely about a man trying to do the impossible in a wheelchair. And we managed to fool the film company that the wheels were Demi Moore's Jeep. And for once in his life, a man as his time was Emilio Estevez's Again We Go. You know, so we fooled them. Anyway, the rest is history. 2 years, 2 months, and two days later, Rick Hansen wheeled back into Vancouver, having covered 25,000 miles and having raised $25 million for spinal research. So it shows your dreams can come true. God bless you for tonight. I've had an absolute ball. This is my little tune. Growing up, you don't see the writing on the wall. Passing by, moving straight ahead, you knew it all. But maybe sometime, if you feel the pain, find you're all alone, everything has changed. Play the game, only you can do what must be done. You gotta soldier on, You know you can't quit until it's won. You know in some way you're a lot like me, just a prisoner, and you're trying to break free. I can see a new horizon underneath the blazing sky. I'll be where the eagles flying higher and higher. Gonna be a man in motion. All I need is these pair of wheels. Take me where my future's lying. Set Elmo's fire. Burning up. Don't know just how far that I can go. Soon be home, only just a few miles down the road. I can make it, I know I can. You broke the boy in me, but you won't make the man. I can see a new horizon underneath the blazing sky. I'll be where the eagles flying higher and higher. Gonna be a man in motion. All I need is these pair of wheels. Take me where my future's lying. Set Elmo's fire. I can climb the highest mountain, cross the wildest sea. I can feel Set Elmo's fire burning in me, burning in me, burning in me. Just once in his life, a man has his time, and my time is now. I'm coming alive. I can hear the music playing, I can see the banners fly. Feel like a man again, hold my head high. Gonna be a man in motion. All I need is these pair of wheels. Take me where my future's like. Set Elmo's fire. I can climb the highest mountain, cross the wildest sea. I can feel Set Elmo's fire burning in me, burning, burning in me. Ooh, I can feel it burning, burning up, burning in me. Oh yeah. Gonna be a man in motion.